What up, YouTube? It's your boy Detroit Love with another video. Today we're going to take a look at the NBA Jam Cabinet by Arcade1UP. I think this game is going to go down in history for the company as a very significant point in time. This system or arcade cabinet features the live Wi-Fi connectivity, which allows gameplay with others around the globe. I think initially just here in the USA. So let's get it started. So the monitor is the BOE version that's been used in the Generation 3 cabinets. It features the mounted printed circuit board, the PCB. And so there's a new addition to it. You have this Wi-Fi antenna that's plugged right into the top of the PCB. So that's new. So this cabinet is going to take a little bit longer time to assemble than, say, a Generation 1 or Generation 2 because of this assembly of the actual marquee. Otherwise, it's pretty simple to put together. I did have one of the top side panel here was damaged to the point of the sticker or the vinyl peeling at the top. So that means right in a prominent position where you can't help but see it. So that's a bummer. But it's going to take a little bit longer to assemble because you have the riser as well as the stool. So you're going to have to give yourself a little extra time. I actually finished assembling the rest of it the next morning. But it's a nice cabinet, no doubt. So I still have some work to do. I need to get the riser and the stool together. And just these last 4 screws into the control panel. And this cabinet, the cabinet itself, is fully assembled. So these 4 screws are in the same spot, but because it's a 4-player cabinet, they are not on the ends like they are on the other cabinets, the 2-player and 1-player. Okay, so the last screw is in and assembly is complete. So let's power it on. Now the power on is a soft switch because this thing has to boot up a little different. It sort of boots up and shuts down gracefully versus just a straight off and on switch. Alright, so I'm gonna have to connect to my internet first. There's no connections to refresh, but it's trying to. You can see up here, there's no network connection. So it looks like I can control the menu with any of the joysticks. I'm gonna go over to the configuration. So this is all game, specific game. So I need to go check out here. There we are. The wireless. I'm gonna look for my connection or look for my hotspot or my access point. There we are. And we just need to connect. So now that I entered my password for my Wi-Fi, I'll hit enter. Refreshing the connections. Okay. There is an update available. Would you like to download it? Yes. I wonder what that is. So you get to see the updating process. So you can see here, the X is gone, so we are connected to their network. And it's updating. So this is the first four-player cabinet that I have owned. So you see it has 3 buttons for each player. You got your on and off button, your volume, which is the soft toggle. You see the live sticker there. You got player 1, player 2, player 3, and player 4. And it looked like I put these joysticks on wrong because this look blue and that's player 3 and player 4 should be red. So these should be swapped out. So I'm just going to do that while the update is happening. And I may have to put a little bit of fingernail polish on the tips of these so that these joysticks don't spin. They usually do, so we'll see how those go as we play. So it's blue against red. So we're a little more than halfway complete with this update download. So I'm not sure what the update entails because I obviously didn't, it's not obvious, I didn't play the games yet. So I won't know what the differences were before and after at all. And I can tell you right now, I've never really been great at any of these basketball games. Though this game is the most forgiving because you do not have to be so accurate. No one's calling foul on you and that type of thing. But it has the instructions on the control panel. So this button is to shoot when you're on offense and block when you're on defense. This is to pass. The blue button is to pass if you're on offense and steal if you're on defense. The white button is turbo when you're running. So you're either shooting or blocking, passing or stealing, and using the turbo button. All the buttons have the same exact controls. All right, look like our update is just about complete. About 99% done. I'm assuming it's going to have to reboot. Yep, so it's updating. Please do not power off your machine. Checking the boot stage, pass 2. Updating the boot pass. So I'm curious if they have published what this update provides. So you're seeing a live update of the NBA Jam cabinet. Something new for the Arcade1UP cabinets is the ability to receive updates because of that new Wi-Fi connectivity. All right, so I just turned itself off and it's going to come back on with the new image. Marquee just came on. NBA Jam. All right, so I haven't played at all. So they're refreshing. You need to create your public name as it will appear in the leaderboards. Press the live button to get access. So this white button in the center of the control panel is the live button. Boom shakalaka. And what are we going to use here for email? Okay, so we are going to use you can hold the button. You can hold the joystick to go faster. No shortcuts to .com. Choose our public name. Shift. Okay, we're going to be visible to everybody. Who can join your games without asking permission if you are visible to them? I'm going to say anyone for now. Sure, we'll post our high scores and we'll let everyone see our leaderboards. Choose to order people based on favorites first. All right. So, see if I recognize anybody out here. Not offhand. I just jumped into somebody's game here. Press start. Is that me? Oh, I had to hit start. There we go. So in this video, we just took a look at the assembly, the setup, and we actually had a live update of the software. We got our profile set up, and so in the next video, we'll actually get into gameplay, look at some of the challenges that we experienced. But overall, this cabinet looks awesome. It's a great addition to the arcade, so you won't go wrong adding this to your collection. Thanks for watching.